Morning, everybody. How's it going today? Appreciate everybody being here, jumping on in. Notifications are going out. Excuse me. CryptoBadel is running a little bit behind schedule, so once he gets here, we will bring him on live. In the meantime, I'll try and keep things going until he's able to get on live. Hey, Chris, welcome. Good morning. Appreciate you being here as always. Appreciate it. Feel free to hit that like button as you're coming on in. Both channels we're running on today. We're running on the Crypto Coin Mindset channel as well as live on Badel's channel. If you haven't already subscribed to him, link to do that in the description of this live stream. Go head over there. Make sure you give him some support. He needs to start boosting up so he can do live streams separately. He needs at least 100 subs, and I think he's about halfway there. So appreciate it if everybody could also sub to him. I meant to put that one up. Live streams, you gotta love them. Anyway, appreciate it. I can see more people are jumping in. Appreciate you being here. Continue to jump on in and smash up that like, subscribe if you're new, and head on over to Badel's channel and subscribe. Badel's running a little behind schedule, so he'll jump in as soon as he's there. In the meantime, I'm gonna bring up the markets. Let's take a quick look. You see, I got the backdrop for LTC Nashville in the back here. Let's put up the not financial advice because sometimes people financial advice. All right, you know what? Let me hit refresh one more time here and get the latest numbers. So Bitcoin down a little bit, 63.8. Not bad though, all things being equal. First day of BTC Nashville is today, as well as the LTC Nashville. Ethereum, 31.46. Again, down 9% in the last week, 8.5% in the last 24 hours. I kind of expected that to pull back a little bit, even after the ETF launch, and that launched 2 days ago now. So there we go with Ethereum. BNB down 4.5% in the last 24 hours. The markets as a whole are pulling back, obviously. So, which to me is a bit surprising, given we got these two major conferences going on here in the U.S. as we speak. So that's just crazy, but it is what it is. BNB down 559.37. Solana down a little bit as well, 5.5% today, even though it's up over 4% for the last 7 days. And we're talking 167.47 with regard to Solana. And automatic butane in the house, so we'll have to come back to him if he comes back in. All right, we got XRP down a little bit, even from my live stream yesterday, down about 4%, but still up 3.5% on the week, 60 cents. Dogecoin down over 7% today, 12 cents. It was up over 13 cents yesterday when I was live. Toncoin 652 down 6%. For the last 24 hours, 9.5% in the last week. Cardano back under 40 cents because dropped 6% today and 11% for the week. Absolute craziness with Cardano. Tron still holding pretty steady in that 13 cent mark. I'll tell you what, a lot of people use Tron, especially in these parts of the world that have just super high inflation, and they're trying to get their hands on like USDT. They do it on the Tron network because it's just low fees and it's fast. So I get it. AVAX looking pretty good, 26.93, even though it's down almost 10% in the last 24 hours. Goodbye. That's the way I see it. SHIB down over 6.5% in the last 24 hours. Again, I think meme coins are going to do well in this cycle. Chainlink down 7% overall, $12.84. Again, I think that's an amazing buy for Chainlink. BCH, I know You know, people who are Bitcoin maxis, BCH is like a voodoo word there. But $3, $350 basically, down almost 6% in the last 24 hours. Crazy trying to do that. Uniswap still looking pretty good, even though it's down over 10.5% in the last week, $7.15. And Litecoin, with the Litecoin conference going on right now. I actually had the live chart I was going to put up, and maybe I'll do that after. We'll go through some news items, some of the latest news items in the crypto space shortly. But Litecoin down overall 7.5% in the last 24 hours, 6.5% overall for the week at 67.81. Honestly, goodbye for Litecoin. Use it for what it's meant to be used for, pay for stuff, and hang on to your Bitcoin. I say it all the time. So again, just to remind everybody that Badel is running a little bit behind. Because he's running a little bit behind, I'm just kind of holding the fort here. We're going to continue to go over the markets until he jumps in. And as soon as he jumps in, we will go live from LTC Nashville. Sorry that he's running a little bit behind this morning. And if you're tuning in from his channel, let me know. Make sure you go into the live chat and let me know that you're chiming in from there. If you are on my channel, like I said, don't forget, head over to Badel's channel. Links for that are in the description of this live. Head on over there and show him a little bit of support. Appreciate that. All right, let's just clip back into these markets a little bit more right here. And then we'll go over to some of the latest news going on in the space today. Pepe, look at this, down over 11% today. I mean, if you're looking to get into Pepe, this might seriously be the time. Look at this, holy moly. Polygon, Matic, looking pretty good, under 50 cents, down over 7% today, 6.5% on the week. Caspa, lots of support for Caspa. And I'll tell you what, Casper at 17.5 cents, still pretty high, all things being equal. It didn't go down as much as the rest of the markets. Monero down a little bit today, about almost 6% in the last 24 hours. But again, privacy coins, if you are from my channel, you know that I think privacy coins are going to be a huge thing, especially coming next year, 2025. Privacy is under attack in the biggest of ways across the globe, but in this country too. So yeah, anyway. Let's see. WIF again down 5.5%. If you're looking to get into WIF, Filecoin down almost 9%. Look at this, back around the $4 mark. Crazy. Render, Deep End Project down almost 10%, $5.93. Look, for those who don't know, again, we're broadcasting live to both channels today. So for those who don't know, every Friday, 7 p.m., I host something called Crypto on the Rocks. Every Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And on Crypto on the Rocks, you can come on, join me live. We talk cryptocurrency, whatever cryptocurrency information you want to talk about, that's what we'll do. You can dollar cost average into cryptocurrency. And I do that with $25 every week. Then other $10 you vote for what we're going to dollar cost average into. So if you're joining, so you can join in every Friday night and vote on what we're going to dollar cost average into. In this case, we're for the last half of 2024, because I change it up about every 6 months. So for the last half of 2024, we're talking deep in projects. And one of the deep in projects you can vote to dollar cost average into is Render. So make sure you're joining us and take the opportunity to vote every Friday night, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And we go for about 2 hours. And then if you're looking for the after party, crypto, after hours crypto, only on Patreon, Badel's always there. So is Trade Intuition. Sometimes we got Paperclip. Sometimes we got 100 Air. Sometimes we get Brian from Tiny Crypto Blog. I love when all these guys join in. It's pretty consistent group of people. But on the after hours crypto, you get to see and hear our, the information that we probably wouldn't put out on Crypto on the Rocks as much as I love it. And speaking of trade intuition in the house. Appreciate you being here, sir. Matter of fact, this man gives you free trading information, advice. I know I'm not supposed to say advice, right? Not financial advice. But you get my point. Every day on his channel, 3 p.m. So make sure you're checking that out. Link to his channel in the description of the live stream as well. And I know people are still kind of just jumping on in here just to let everybody know. I got a text from Badel. He's running a little bit behind. So I'm just trying to like cover the gap until he gets here at this point. So we're going to have to, you're just going to have to suffer with me until Badel gets here. Sorry about that, guys. It is what it is. Stuff happens, and no matter how much you try to plan for it, you can't always plan for everything. So as soon as Badel gets here, obviously, we'll be jumping live to LTC Nashville. Again, sorry for the delay. We're going to keep going with the markets a little bit more, and then I am going to we'll jump over to some of the latest news here at this point. So render, H-bar. I can't believe H-bar is this low, down 14.5% in the last week. It is down to like the original, almost my original investment price in H-bar, and crazy that it's down that low. If you're looking to learn how you can stake your H-bar and earn some rewards, links on my YouTube channel and entire playlist for that matter. Let's keep going. VeChain, look at this, down 13.5%. Great price if you're looking to get into VeChain. If you're still doing the meme coin thing, you got Bonk over here, down 8% in the last 24 hours. Floki down 7.5% last 24 hours. Wow. Thorchain, Rune. Now listen, if you're looking to do cross-chain swaps, Thorchain is what you should be looking at. And I just put out a video about, 2 weeks ago now, I guess, using Asgard Dex. You can load it right to your computer, go and swap literally anything. You use Thor Asgard Dex as a wallet Dex combination to access Thorchain to then go ahead and do cross-chain swaps. It's crazy. You don't need to do all this conversion stuff that you would need to do on a centralized or decentralized exchange for that matter. I think Rune is going to be huge. I've been touting it for a while, and look at this. This price is down over 10% in the last 24 hours, almost 8% on the week. I don't know. Great buy. Jupe, I know we got a lot of people like Jupe, and down 6.3% over the last 24 hours. Let's clip a little bit more down here. Quant, can't believe the price on Quant. Look at this. Wow. $69 there for Quant. Let's see, anything else? Beam was one of the ones you could have voted for on Crypto on the Rocks in the last 6 months, and down 10% basically over the week. Crazy. All right, I think that's gonna do it for what we're looking at in the live markets here at this point. Peter Dell, hey, welcome. Oh, from Australia. That's right, Australia. Appreciate you being here. I meant to put your tweet up there or your message up there, and I missed it. Sorry about that. Okay, again, just for people who are still joining in. Badel messaged me. He's running behind a little bit, so that's why we are not currently live from Nashville. But as soon as he is in the back end here, we'll put him up live, and we can start going straight from Nashville. Yes, Peter. Yeah, they are indeed. I mean, a lot of red in the markets today, which again, I just surprises me, given you got major conferences going on, and it's just wow. That's all I got to say. But like I said, first day of BTC Nashville today, and we're into day 2 of LTC Nashville today as well. Any thoughts on Arrow? I am not familiar with that, but I can try and look it up. Hold on, I'm going to have to bring that screen back up here. And we can do that in a hot minute here, and then I'm going to go over some of the headlines until Badel chimes in here. Am I spelling it? I'm gonna AERO. Yeah, I want to make sure I'm spelling that right. Hang on, I'm gonna bring that screen up. Aerodrome Finance. Not familiar with this particular project at all. About 75 cents US. At market cap. Where is it in that? It's number 154 on market cap. Okay. The max supply is unlimited. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to try and bring up their page here, Peter, to see if I can't. There we go. Bring that up. So let's see what we got here. Just close that so I don't start freezing up here. Central trading and liquidity base. Oh, on base. Okay. Gotcha. This is on base. Okay. I was unaware. I'm completely unaware of this project, so I can't speak intelligently about it. Feel free to put whatever you need to put into the chat, Peter. But I honestly can't speak too much about that. Peter comes in. Trump is having a conference with. Yeah, I don't know about saving us all. But you know, again. I think he's slowly gotten orange pilled. But you know, to say he's all in on crypto, I don't know. He's a traditional finance guy. He's a USD guy, and we got Trade Intuition saying he loves Arrow. Excellent. He says it's a great project. Thank you, Trade Intuition. Appreciate you jumping on in with that. Like I said, sorry, it wasn't something that I've actually followed here at all. Again, for those who are still kicking around waiting for Badel live from Nashville, he is running behind the 8-ball. A little late, running a little late. Let's see what we got here. I was going to show I mentioned earlier about the hey, is Automatic Beats in the house? Welcome, sir. How are you? Glad you're here. You missed the go over of the markets, which I wasn't going to go over, but I did. I did look for you, though, when I got to Solana. And just so you know, and for everybody else who's just kind of jumping in, unfortunately, Badel is running behind. He texted me, he said he's running a little bit behind. So I'm trying to kind of cover the gap here until Badel jumps into the stream live from Nashville. So I apologize that we're, about 20 minutes in and we, he's not here yet. So apologies for that. Gotcha. Well, you pack up the car, do what you got to do. Appreciate the fact that you're listening here. Peter's saying, wonder what border Duchess Harris will do for the border. Yeah, exactly what she's done for the border. Nothing. Yeah. So let's not get me down that political rant right now. That would be a very bad thing. I'm not going to end up showing that, but what we are going to talk, let's talk some of the news items that have come out so far this week. By now, everybody knows that Mount Gox is giving money back to the creditors, although, you'd be lucky to have even what maybe a third of what you started with in Mount Gox. What's that say? What time do you have over there? It's 12:30 a.m. here on Friday morning. Right now, it's Friday morning at just about 10:20 in the morning. So, so we're in the 10 o'clock time bracket. Spit that out 5 times fast. Holy moly! Obviously, I can't. Anyway, we've got Mt. Gox, who has been distributing funds to the people who had money on Mt. Gox. I mean, and that whole fandango with Mt. Gox happened, a decade ago now, and they're just getting their funds, and they're getting it to the tune of a major haircut. But that is definitely happening and going out. That's some of the news that we've seen so far this week. Again, yes, thank you. See, Trade Intuition's got my back. Thanks, man. I'm tired as hell right now. Yes, exactly. 10 times faster than the average. Thanks, Peter. I appreciate that. Yes, I get it. But sometimes I just can't talk, which is why it's nice when someone else is here. And I was expecting that I wasn't going to be doing any talking today. I was expecting it was going to be all Badel doing talking and maybe answering questions from you guys to whoever he was interviewing, talking with, etc. From LTC, Nashville. But right now, still waiting on him coming in. I would love to hear Trade Intuition answer this question with Peter here. He's asking, do you think there'll be a blow off top December? I don't know December will be a blow off top. I think we're going to see that in the first quarter, or more likely see that in the first quarter of 2025. That's just my guess. Again, let's put that up there. It's not financial advice, not a financial advisor, old guy, interwebs. There it is. But be interested. I think Trade Intuition was talking about this on one of his shows. Again, Trade Intuition, link to his YouTube channel in the description of this live stream. Make sure you go and check him out. 3 p.m. Eastern time every single day. I don't know how the man does it, but he's a beast. He is all about getting that done. Look, wow. He agrees with me. Nice. I appreciate that, CCM. CCM, Trade Intuition. Woo! And I'm not even drinking yet. But if you come on Crypto on the Rocks on Friday night, yes, I will be. All right, let's see what else here. Now, a lot of the rumors have been swirling about this, that Trump was going to announce at BTC Nashville on Saturday night that he wants to do or use BTC as a potential reserve asset for the US dollar. And Senator Lummis, who, again, great advocate in Congress with regard to Bitcoin and crypto assets, is talking about that here, maybe putting that out and she's got a talk coming on BTC Nashville as well. And she's talking about proposing a bill requiring the Federal Reserve to hold Bitcoin as a reserve asset. Now, will a bill like that pass Congress? I would love to say yes. This Congress, I don't see it happen. Maybe after the election, if turns more in a Republican seating stance, perhaps that kind of bill would pass Congress. And depending on who's in the White House, we might not have to worry about trying to override a veto. But again, we've heard a lot of talk about making hard assets part of the reserve basket of assets for for the U.S. dollar. Let's see what we got here. Peter's saying, I was wondering, compared to last couple of cycles, that there are heaps of more coins out there that will affect asset prices or affect the prices. It's like anything else. I think that the main assets, the ones that are your top tier, blue chip, for lack of a better word, cryptocurrencies, your Bitcoins, your Ethereums, are going to do extremely well regardless. Yeah, you'll get those outliers that are going to be pumps like your meme coins, that kind of thing. But I don't know that the fact that we have an increasing number of crypto assets is going to necessarily affect overall price action in the cryptocurrency space. If anything else, personally, I think it's going to increase the market cap of the entire crypto space. But that's my thought with regard to that. And Trade Intuition is chiming in. Normally, there's a sell-off in November, right? Toward the holidays. But I think it might be later due to possible market. Might be. What do we got here? Trump laughing and gal. Yeah, this whole election cycle is going to be nuts. Hey, Badel. Hey, everyone. Sorry, running late. I'll be in less than 10 minutes. Okay, so there you go. You got it from the man himself. He'll be coming on live from LTC Nashville in about 10 minutes. That's great. So you won't have to listen to me just sitting here chatting right now. But appreciate that, Badel. Listen, we understand the best laid plans of mice and men, and that it's just what happens. It's what happens. Speaking of memes, have you heard of Solana's cool memes? Punke Solanas. No, I have not. I'm not a meme coin guy. I know there are a bunch of people that might even be in the chat here or watching in the background nice and quietly are definitely meme coin people. I'm not that guy. I don't have anything in meme coins at this point. I don't know, just never did it. I'm sorry I never went into Doge and just put a little bag in there because I would have been all set, right? When Doge was back up around 70 cents, a year and a half, 2 years ago, whatever, I would have been doing okay. But nope, so much not okay. But to keep going in the politics thing, I just wanted to point this out. As you may or may not know, when someone runs for Congress or political office here in the United States, they have to put out their finances. And so this was picked. Okay, my mouse just froze up here. Hello, come on, wake up. There it is. This was just picked up after John Deaton, who was running against Senator Elizabeth Warren, put out his financials, and 80% of his net worth is in Bitcoin and a couple of other crypto assets, which makes sense. I mean, that this guy is the guy who helped file the amicus brief with regard to the XRP lawsuit that they eventually won against the SEC. He has moved to Massachusetts earlier this year to run against Elizabeth Warren, who was trying to raise her anti-crypto army. I've talked a lot about that. Go ahead. Do you want to go back? If you don't know anything about that, I can't see how you don't. But if you don't, go ahead back and see some of the live streams I've done with regard to Elizabeth Warren and her anti-crypto crap. Anyway, so just this was also on Twitter and right here. I'm just to bring it up. John Deaton is one of the biggest holders of Bitcoin of any elected official or candidate. He probably is. I know that although I do know that the VP pick for Trump, help me. I'm on a brain cramp right now. Has like I think it was like $250,000 in Bitcoin holdings. Vance, that's it, JD Vance. So I don't know, maybe Deaton has more than him. But I also know that I have a lot of people who watch this channel from Massachusetts, and I hope you're voting, and I hope you're voting for Deaton. John Deaton for Senate.com. You can go there, you can donate, you can also get more information on his stance on things. He's also quite active on Twitter. So if you're or X or whatever the hell they're calling themselves these days, so feel free to go ahead and follow him. Anyway, his financial disclosures show around 80% of his net worth is in BTC related investments. He also owns Ethereum, Solana, and XRP. I would assume he would own XRP after being part of that whole amicus brief with regard to the XRP lawsuit. Peter's saying, it's my first crypto cycle. Well, welcome to your first crypto cycle. And I'm ripping out my hair on what I have to get into. This is bonkers. Listen, you can always do well DCAing into some of these bigger assets. So Bitcoin, some of the top 50 assets are your good ideas. Now, I'm gonna say to you, you should be following specific influencers who will be able to help you to show you that. I would like to think that you could follow this channel. And again, we talk a lot about that. I try to show you that literally live every Friday, 7 p.m. on Crypto on the Rocks. But I talk about it often and have an entire Living on Crypto series on my YouTube channel. You can go ahead and find out. Also, I would say Trade Intuition, you can get great information about what's going on in the markets every day, 3 p.m. on his channel. He is worth following. Did you know Ondo partners with? No, I did not. But we talked about this briefly on Matrix Money Podcast. Myself, Jar, FF, we're talking about this on Tuesday. You may want to go back and watch that and see what they were saying about Mantra Om. Yes, look, see, there it is right there. See, I didn't even. Well, thank you, Trade Intuition. I think you and I are on the very same place here. Appreciate you. I have only spent about 16,000. Well, God bless you. In my first crypto cycle, do I need to spend more, or is that enough? Well, only you can make that decision, sir. And again, I have to say that here it is, not financial advice. But I mean, again, you got to decide. What's your risk? What's your level of risk? How much do you have to invest? And you need to weigh that and diversify your portfolio. Listen, I got no issue with investing in cryptocurrency. Been doing it since 2017, but you have to decide how much of your money you want to have in cryptocurrency. And again, if you're going to do it in cryptocurrency, you got to diversify within the cryptocurrency space. So you need some of those big cap coins, your Bitcoins, your Ethereums, your that kind of thing. You need to have even some of those mid cap coins. And there's nothing wrong with having a portion of your portfolio, a smaller portion of your portfolio, and some of those long shot, very low micro cap coins that may do a moonshot. You get them, you hold them for a while, and Trade Intuition talks about this all the time. And he'll say it better. He might even say it today on his live stream that he had a wallet with like 8 different cryptos in it, forgot all about it, came back later. I was like, oh, look what I got, kind of thing. So again, you need to consider that kind of diversification level even within the cryptocurrency space. But I would say to you also consider outside of the cryptocurrency space. Now, I don't know if you do stocks or whatever. If you do, well, again, not my specialty. Sorry. But you can't go wrong with crypto related stocks. I wouldn't think, mining stocks, those kind of things. And I wouldn't do any ETFs like Bitcoin ETFs or whatever. You can hold the asset. Why hold an ETF? But my opinion. Anyway, and then finally things like gold, the precious metals. I mean, come on now, gold been money since forever. And I'm not sure about getting it in Australia, but I have a link in the description. Let me just show you. For Acre Gold, you can literally, there it is. You can literally put in, and again, I'm not sure about Australia, so I know definitely the US, not sure about Australia, so you're going to have to check. Excuse me. But as little as $50 a month, and once you hit the amount, trying to get it where it's not in, where it's in the frame there, they send it right to your door, right to your door. Again, I'm not sure about Australia. You're definitely going to have to be checking on that. And yes, trade intuition speaks great truth here. You got to spend it to make it. Yeah. Excuse me. Anyway, sorry guys. Here we go. 20% sold percentage. There you go. There you go. Tech Man in the house. Welcome, sir. Appreciate you being here. Just so you know, because I know you're just kind of tuning in here. Badel chimed in a little bit earlier. He's running behind. He was saying about 10 minutes, and that was about 8 minutes ago. So hopefully he'll be in here live from Nashville at any moment. So appreciate you being here. Peter saying, yes, I buy stocks. Okay, well, again, that's just my opinion with regard to good investments in stocks, because as you've seen, cryptocurrency adoption is increasing. And again, I'm looking at it from a US centered perspective, but you've got now all levels of political candidates throwing their hat in the ring on local, state, federal level, talking about Bitcoin and cryptocurrency and things like Bitcoin mining and securing the power grid with that, and so on and so forth. So those kind of stocks to me make sense for future reference. That's just my proverbial 2 cents. It would also make sense to me in a stock portfolio to do stuff like gold mining companies, stuff like that. Again, not financial advice, not a financial advisor, but yeah, that's my 2 cents of it all. 2 satoshis, as it were. Not financial advice. Precious metals, stocks, bonds, cryptos, and bullets. Yes, definitely an important addition to that. Thank you, Tech Man. You are correct. It's funny, for the longest time, I used to tell people, and they're like, "Well, what do you invest in?" And it was Bitcoin and bullets, baby. Bitcoin and bullets. But anyway, hey
guys,
welcome, sir.
Hey, sorry about that.
That's all right. I've been trying to keep everybody
Here at nighttime.
occupied. I've been trying to keep everybody occupied while we're waiting for you to chime on in here. What's good?
All right, thank you. Sorry about the delay. All right, let me.
And just so you know, I have those pictures you sent me queued up, so we can start with those, we can end with those, whatever you want, brother.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to switch my camera around.
No problem. Just so you know, you're a little choppy. Just so you know, that doesn't matter. But if I have to ask you something again, that's why.
Okay.
All right, so we're taking a walk
So
around.
this table.
Are these the booths?
Yeah. Then you got mini mines here. Over here you got BitPay. You got the wallets. Hi guys. You guys got rid of the miners today?
No, yeah, it's got the Bitcoin conference now.
Okay. Yeah. You got over here. You got Arculus, another wallet.
Yeah, I like Oculus.
I don't start for years. Brand version of Security of a cold storage.
I don't know if you can hear me, Badel, but we're not really getting you. You're breaking up completely.
Oh, the service is bad.
Yes.
Shows I have full service. Oh, my bad.
Well, everything that he was just mentioning, we didn't really get any of that. But now I don't know. Maybe it was just where you were standing. Things look a little bit better right now.
Okay.
And yeah, I'm sorry. Go ahead. You keep going. We'll follow you. I'm listening to you at this point.
All right, and we got local over here.
Yeah. Here's what Tech Man's got to say about that.
Yeah, I saw what he's got to say. That's what everybody says. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, we're losing you again. Just so you know, Badel.
Sorry. All right. Maybe it'll work over here. I'm near a window.
Well, I see we got the Litecoin Foundation. Nice.
Yeah. We got some of these hand painted figurines, little chickens.
Nice.
What happened to the Marshmallow Man? Oh, you got him? Nice. Okay.
It's been hard for me to bend over. Too much drinking.
Yeah, it was a late night for us too last night. I don't think we got back till about 2:30 in the morning.
Wow.
There we go.
I was gonna
Look
say,
at this
hopefully
guy.
you're doing something. What is that?
Signature on the box.
All right, you want to describe it real quick, maybe?
Yeah, sure. So yeah, I made this. This is just a kind of a mockery of the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. But this is like my favorite character, period. Just in the universe. Decided that one day I was just gonna make my own version. So literally busted this thing out in like maybe 6 hours or so, and then had all the marketing ready for it and everything. And then I just actually got around to printing them like recently because we had been making 84 of these little mini chickens. I figured I'd bring one to the show. I actually bought two. So this one's the gloss version, so it has like kind of that like, glossy texture to it. And I have another one that's more of the original, like kind of matte marshmallow type look.
Nice.
So just kind of making a bunch of it. It's kind of fun to do.
Nice. Awesome. Yeah, so guys, he makes these and then paints them pretty much himself.
100% in-house, do literally everything. The graphic design, websites, and
That's cool.
And you got the Bitcoin Takeover magazine,
Yes.
which I bought one of the 13 yesterday that are signed by Charlie Lee and Vlad Costa. Is that how you say his last name? Okay.
And just so you know,
Yeah.
you got great signal where you're at. This is awesome.
Oh, probably because I'm near a window. And then we have in here, I don't know if I can zoom.
Well, I was gonna say you can try to go in. Hopefully, you still have some signal. It's up to you. I don't know if you can go in. I'm just saying.
No, I can go in. I just can't talk because it's Naomi Brockwell and somebody else is speaking right now.
I gotcha. That's an important one. Naomi Brockwell is great. And FYI, Techman is asking how much you got that for.
so
It's not that we're going to solve it by just writing more encryption software. We have to hang on to the encryption software that we have, but also push back in policy space.
Well, Phil, you are a hero in the space, not just for the tech that you've created, but for the battles that you fought as well that have protected all of us. So thank you so much for your efforts and thank you for being here today chatting with us.
All right, my pleasure.
All right.
Yeah, I love Naomi Brockwell. Matter of fact, link to her channel is in the description as well.
Yeah, that's the one person I didn't get a picture with yesterday that I forgot to. But I didn't
Oh, you
see
got
her
a
at
picture
all.
with her? Oh, nice.
No, I was hoping to. And second, he's asking how much for what? The chickens or the magazine?
I believe he was referring to the magazine.
So the magazine itself is 20. Yes. And then I paid, yeah, one Litecoin for the magazine to have the 2 signatures.
And now Peter's asking this. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, and FYI, you answered the correct question. He was looking about the magazine, and Peter's asking a question that I don't. I think it's meant for us, but maybe you can ask these guys in the foundation. Seriously, do you guys think Litecoin is going anywhere? How has it improved? I am a big fan of Litecoin personally. Use it all the time. What it's supposed to be used for as money. I don't know if you want to add anything to that there, Badel, but
I honestly, I don't know either. And I'm not sure who we're here to ask.
that's fine. I mean, that's why I said I don't know if you want to ask one of these guys from the foundation what improvements are coming or anything like that, if any. I don't know if they know. They may not know. I don't know.
I can ask this guy when he's done talking.
Okay, fair enough.
You might have
Again, while he's doing that, I mean, I like I said, I'm a big fan of Litecoin. I use it all the time. I use it to pay for my VPN service. That way I don't have to give them any of my information, stuff like that. To me, it's that's what it's meant to be used for, in my opinion.
right.
You froze up on me there, bud. I don't know if you can hear me, Badel, but you're frozen. Oh, well. Okay, it looks like you're coming back. No, that's okay. It looks like you're coming back live. Okay, there we go. So where we at here?
This was yesterday where Randy Hipper did a little, I don't know if it was live or if it was just like an interview that they recorded.
Gotcha.
Well, this is just
this
little
is one of the
meeting area.
To make it so the FBI can break into the secure.
Oh, so we can watch Naomi and them in here too.
Oh, okay. So you got it live there. And Peter's just coming back saying, yes, Litecoin is usable, but its price hasn't done nothing for years. Well, again, I don't know. I don't look at it strictly by price action. Sure, it's what it is. You want to see everything go up, but at the end of the day, is it usable? Does it promote the space? Does it increase awareness? To me, it's all about yes. And there's Dave just with the thumbs up. All right, well, oh crap, we lost you. We lost Badel. Hopefully he'll be back. Man, lost Badel from Nashville. Oh, here he comes. He's coming back.
Oh,
there he is.
Sorry. I kept hitting back too many times, apparently. No, I had to come outside. It's just on both sides of that hallway is fine, but in the middle,
forget about
apparently, you guys just lose me.
Now you don't. There's no Wi-Fi there for you to tap into, where you can tap into the. I don't know. I'm just tossing it out there.
This
No
is
idea.
just a hotel, and I'm sure everybody's on the Wi-Fi.
I
I
get
mean,
it.
it says I have full 5G service, so I don't know.
Yeah. He's saying, you got lost in space. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's funny.
But
Well,
yeah, I was
go ahead.
yesterday. We were both surprised at kind of how small this Litecoin Summit is. I mean, you saw there's what 7 or 8 tables.
Yeah.
There wasn't a whole lot.
Me too. I would have expected the Litecoin Nashville to be a lot more than what you're showing. You know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah.
we've got some speakers, and some good speakers, obviously. Who's the headliner? Anybody? Is there a headliner speaker like a Trump or whoever, Michael Saylor or that kind of thing?
I mean, probably just Charlie Lee. You know,
Yep.
the main guy for Litecoin.
Yep.
I saw him a bunch yesterday. Kind of nice, kind of different.
Yep. Yep. Yeah, he's not out a lot. I don't ever see a lot of stuff coming from Charlie Lee, so I'm glad he's at this conference. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the music here isn't too loud, is it?
I can't even hear the music.
Okay.
Can't even hear it. So do you want me to throw up those pictures and you can talk about those a little bit?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Well, here's the first one. Obviously, the magazine.
Yeah, so that's the Bitcoin Takeover Litecoin edition. That's Vlad had a lot to do with that. Vlad Costa. Me and him talked a lot last night at the pool party about the magazine.
Okay. And then obviously,
So that's Vlad to my right, and then Charlie Lee, the shorter one to my left. So
yep.
that magazine has both of their signatures in it.
Nice.
That's Rice TV.
Yeah, Rice Crypto, baby. Yeah,
Yep.
exactly. I like him.
I met him and I was like, I'm sorry, sir. I know who you are. I just can't put a name to your face right now.
Yep. Now, that's what I said when you sent me this picture. I'm like, I know this girl, but I don't remember who she is.
Randy Hipper, Miss Teen Crypto.
Oh, that's it. Well, see, I don't watch her often, so that's why. That's the why.
Yeah, I don't really think she goes by Miss Teen Crypto anymore.
Oh, well, that would also explain it. But there you go.
Yes, Peter, and I believe you're right. Charlie is the founder of Litecoin.
Yes, correct. Yes, absolutely. And yes, Randy. See, everybody correcting me here. There you go.
Apparently, she was here like all day. I just didn't see her. I was like, I'm surprised you're here so early because she spoke at, I think it was like 3:30 yesterday or 4:30. Like she was starting to speak like as we were leaving, but she had interviews she was doing, meeting people, and she was like, "Yeah, I was even here at 9 a.m. for the breakfast." I was like, "Wow,
That's a full day."
yeah." And then now, as you saw, a lot of the booths are kind of half empty or just fully empty because of Bitcoin.
Yeah, right. Because today's day one at BTC Nashville.
Yeah, and I didn't know we could get our Bitcoin passes early, so that's what a lot of people did yesterday. So that's what we're going to go try to do after this, because hopefully we found a little way to get Sarah a ticket, the girlfriend, to Bitcoin.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
That would be awesome. Well, hopefully let me know about that. That'll be great. Looking forward to that. So tell us about your first night there. How did that go? I heard you say late night now. So
Yeah, so we left here. We drove about 35 miles south, which traffic was terrible.
I bet.
To get this hat for DCA.
Boom. There we go. Oh, nice.
So one of our DCA members who knew Savage Mind, does laser engraving.
Yep.
So he made this to give away for Savage Mind, and then he gave me another one for CryptoBadel from DCA.
Nice.
But I didn't take the other hat last night because I didn't know if we would actually meet Mattel. But we ended up meeting up with CryptoBadel from DCA, Serpent X. He's got his own channel. He's from Florida. He was here last night. So then I got them into the Litecoin pool party last night with live music, free food, free drinks. And then we ended up meeting up with Dan Ruggs from Dynex, who he was the one that gave me the Bitcoin pass. So we met up with him on the other side of the river at another party, and we were there till I want to say about 2:30 in the morning.
Woo. Okay.
And then had to Uber back to the hotel, but it was funny.
And I don't know if you can answer that there. Tech Man saying he's planning on driving up on Saturday. He's asking what time the doors open.
I believe it's 8 a.m. for Bitcoin and Litecoin.
Well, Saturday is just Bitcoin. He's talking about Bitcoin. He's talking Saturday morning.
Yeah. I don't know why I said Litecoin.
No. Well, today you would be correct, right?
Yeah. I believe it's 8 a.m. Texan.
Okay. And Peter's looks like he's going to be tapping out, and I don't blame you. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, your time, so I get it. Thanks for being here, Peter. I appreciate having you here in Australia.
Thanks, Peter.
Appreciate
that's pretty late where you're at.
Yeah. So appreciate all his input. Appreciate that. So it sounds like you had a good time last night. That's awesome. And today you're going to try and get your Bitcoin passes early, and hopefully two passes. That would be great. What else is on the agenda for you guys today?
I think today's just going to be a recovery day. Maybe just take it easy. I mean, we already walked around Broadway yesterday, so her feet are a little sore. Mine are not doing 100%, but they're not too bad.
I get it. Awesome. Hey,
but yesterday for lunch we just went out to a few random places, had drinks. You know, she had some appetizers. Went to a few different rooftop bars.
Nice. Hey, you got to take it all in while you're there. Have you been to Nashville before?
Yeah. So my last time here, I believe, was in 2018. But I started coming here every year from 2013 to 2018, and then I just haven't been back since then.
Is it a lot different now since the gap there?
Not too much. I mean, it seems like every year, like one restaurant changes names, and that's. But I mean, now they got like roads closed because they're like redoing the whole entire block and just constant construction.
Gotcha. And I don't blame you taking it easy today. Now, tomorrow, you're going to BTC, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Any idea what's on the agenda for tomorrow besides taking it all in to start?
Probably just going to check it out. I mean, it's got 300 plus speakers, 4 stages, so it sounds like it's going to be 20 times, if not more than that.
Yeah, it's going to dwarf where you're at right now. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was just surprised yesterday when we walked up the stairs. I looked down the hallway and I'm like, there's not more? Like, this is it?
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it sounds like even Mining Disrupt was a lot bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? Down in Florida, which kind of surprised. Well, I guess it doesn't surprise me really, but you know, I would have thought this would be comparable to that, if that makes sense. You know what I mean?
Right.
But what do I know? What the hell do I know?
And I was thinking about getting one of them ballet wallets today, but I'm not sure because there's no like way to recover if you lose the card.
Yep. Yeah, ballet is nice. I've got one. I honestly haven't set it up. Let me see if I can even find it and show you. I don't know what the hell I did with it. Sorry, because I don't use it. I don't even I don't really use it. Actually, it was gifted to me by Jar. To be honest with you, he ended up sending it to me because he had gotten a couple because he did promo with them or whatever, And so he had a couple extra, and I was like, yeah, sure, I'll try it out. And then I was like, do I really want to though? For that very reason, like you're saying, you know what I mean? I mean, I guess if
Yeah.
if you set it up, I don't know. I don't want to speak out of turn, but I can't speak from actually using it. And here's another thing that surprised me. Let's see if I can bring it up here on the screen. Here we go. This price action on Litecoin. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can see that.
Okay. I mean, right here, I'm on the 1 minute chart, which is why it looks the way it does, because I'm trying to track it as it's going here. But like, you're talking $68. $68. I mean, I can't even believe with these two conferences going on that we've got so much red in the market, right? Before you came on, I went through like the top 100, and there was just so much red in the market. And don't get me wrong, I get it. The whole Mt. Gox thing, this, that, the other thing, I understand. But like, seriously, you'd think if nothing else, these major conferences would like drum up some support in price action for this stuff. I don't know.
Right.
My 2 cents. You know what I'm saying? My 2 cents.
Yeah, I mean, I looked at the markets for just a quick minute on the Uber here, and it was just nothing but like a bloodbath. And I'm like, what happened?
Exactly. There's no real reason, in my opinion, for it. I mean, the selling from Mt. Gox isn't the whole thing, and I got to believe that Camilla not talking at BTC Nashville isn't really crashing the market, because like, what's she gonna say? Yeah, we've been prosecuting all the people who build wallets and try to mine and try and build good crypto stuff. I mean, that's all she's gonna say. You know what I mean? And I did it's funny. I don't know if you saw it on X. Somebody posted that she was getting her crypto questions answered by Mark Cuban. And I was like, oh my God, she's screwed. She's screwed.
Yeah, I haven't seen a whole lot of her speeches, but the one I did, I was like, wow, you've got to be kidding me.
And Techman saying, yeah, we all broke it. Exactly, at this point, right?
Yeah.
Man.
I mean, the one thing I was thinking about buying today is the Ballet. They make like a physical Litecoin wallet.
Oh,
So you buy it, and it's preloaded with one Litecoin.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I was thinking about buying one of those just to maybe put like in a little box with that magazine and just let it sit there forever.
I like that idea. That's a good idea. There you go. Well, if you do, send pictures. We'll put that up when we come back again with you, because right now we're scheduled, just for people who are still hanging in here watching. Right now we're scheduled to do a live stream from BTC Nashville Saturday morning, and we're doing it Saturday morning, 10 a.m. or Eastern, or 10 a.m.
Yeah,
your time?
10 a.m. Eastern.
10 a.m. Eastern, so 9 a.m. your time. Okay.
With how the service is in here, I have no idea how it's going to be there.
I understand.
I mean, from what I heard, they're expecting at least 20,000 people on Saturday.
Wow.
So I have no idea how Saturday is going to go.
Yeah, no. Hey, well, we're gonna find out when you come alive. That's what we're gonna do. Now, I've been telling people, I'm not sure, but are you gonna try and come live, Crypto on the Rocks kind of thing? From I'm assuming you'll be at BTC at that point.
I don't think Bitcoin will be open that late.
Okay.
And as of right now, the only event that I know of that's going on Friday night is the Can-Am VIP party.
Okay.
I don't have tickets to, but it kind of seems like out here you don't need tickets.
Okay, that's not a bad thing.
I forgot my my Litecoin pass this morning, and we were walking up, and I had the phone and the gimbal, and I'm like, hey man, I'm sorry, I forgot my pass at the hotel. And he's like, oh, did you already check in? I was like, yeah, I checked in yesterday when I was here. And he's like, oh, are you media? And I'm like, no, I'm just a normal person. He's like, here you go. Like, didn't even ask for anything, didn't care.
Nice. I gotta believe BTC might be a little more stringent about that, given their speaker load. I'm just saying.
Yeah. From what I heard is they do have security. They check through all your bags. They have lockers that you can put stuff in. And
See, so much more.
I
Like,
mean, that was probably the only problem. Like yesterday is because I brought my backpack. You know,
yep.
because everybody was shirts, raincoats, all sorts of stuff we had given yesterday. To a lot of rooftops, even in the middle of the day, won't allow you to have a backpack.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's. I mean, I guess I get it, but not really. I mean, you got this
Like
many.
the one we wanted to go to, I think it was Kid Rocks. They said no backpacks at all. And then we went to Jason Aldean, and they were like, "Yeah, you can have a backpack, but up until 4 o'clock." I'm
Huh?
like, "That's interesting," but it was like 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so I'm like, "It's fine."
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Wow.
don't think we're gonna be sitting here drinking for the next 2 hours.
Well, yeah.
And then Lakeland has another live music at the on the pool deck again today.
Nice. Nice.
So we'll probably we might come back for that. I don't know, free food and drinks, hang out with people again.
Yeah. Of course. Why not? Of course. Well, I mean, tell me what else, if anything, you want to throw out in here. I mean, for us, we've been live for well over an hour, but
Yeah.
I know obviously we got a late kickoff for you, but your show, boy. What are we talking here? Anything?
I mean, I don't know. The only thing I'm gonna have to say is sometime next week we'll have to maybe Crypto on the Rocks. We'll have to go through when I'm back at home and just go through all the pictures and everything that I took.
That'd be great. That'd be great.
I
That'd be
have no
awesome.
idea how to share a picture right now on this thing. So
Yeah. Don't disconnect yourself. We don't. We don't want you disconnecting yourself. That's all
yeah,
right. No
it's not
worries.
like
No
on a
worries.
computer, where you just click share screen and pull up whatever you want.
Yeah, but yeah, that will bring
So
up a picture. Unfortunately, that'll just try to share your browser. So
yeah,
unfortunately, but all right. Well, I don't know. I guess maybe we'll wrap it up. We'll let you guys go get your BTC passes, and yeah, if you got something else, you know how to reach me. I mean, if you think it's worthy, we need to go live again. No problem. Just hit me up, and if I'm available, if not, you can try and do it yourself. There, I'm sorry, but otherwise, we'll plan to see you Saturday. And if you chime in Friday night, even better.
I'm sure I will at some point, but I don't know. Like the party we were at last night ended at 10, and I think we were still there at like 10:30, and then the next thing you know, we're on the other side of town at another private party that nobody even. I think one person registered for it out of like the 8 of us that went. So
Huh. Wow. Wow. Nice. Hey, you know, sometimes that's nice. You just walk in on that stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's awesome. That's awesome.
yeah, I
All
mean
right,
it is Nashville, so the nightlife is a lot better than the daytime, but it's always the hit or miss. You don't know what's around the corner.
amen. That's true. That's true. Well, let me ask you this. We'll wrap up with this. This is your first crypto conference. What are you thinking so far? What's your thoughts? Like, put it in a nutshell so far for your first crypto conference.
It's fun. There's a lot more people, I feel, or I don't know what to really say. I
Just
thought there'd be a little bit more here, to
here, you know.
be honest, but I mean, I didn't really see like a venue map like Bitcoin has,
Gotcha.
but with all the speakers, I thought it'd be a little bit busier.
I'm sorry, I'm laughing at Tech Man here. She's at the conference, so you know you may end up seeing her. Get a picture
Oh,
with her.
is she?
Not LTC. She's at BTC.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think she would be here.
But yeah, supposedly she's at the BTC conference.
But I mean, yesterday I just kept looking at it. Like I was like just face scanning everybody because I was like, all right, there's got to be a couple of people here I know. But then it was like, no.
Yeah. Well, obviously much smaller, so people were just saving it up for BTC. So, all right. Well, then, and unless you got something else, my friend, we'll wrap it up, and then we'll look forward to seeing you on Saturday. Does that work?
Yeah, I mean, I just hope that service is going to be okay there. So it may just be we're going to go live, walk in, and then you're just going to lose me forever.
Well,
So
we'll find out. We'll
I
find
think
out.
tomorrow at Bitcoin, I'm literally just going to put the phone in the gimbal and just, record as much as I can.
I don't blame you. I would.
Because
Absolutely.
I think I'm just going to have to make videos about it. Because if you guys lose me here, I mean, Bitcoin is, I think, a block that way, and it's an even bigger building.
Right. Yeah. So it's probably one of those you need the Wi-Fi in order to get through the building with service, probably.
Yeah, but they're expecting 20,000 people. So if you have 8,000 people on a Wi-Fi connection.
Oh, I get it. I'm not saying it's going to be perfect. I understand. I mean, well, look, FF, when he was down in Mining Disrupt, was getting glitches, and he was on the Wi-Fi. So
Yeah.
like trying to do it, and he was still glitching out in some spots. So
Yeah.
I get it. I get it. I get it. All right, man. Good luck to us. We'll find out Saturday.
Yeah, and thank you for keeping everybody at bay while I was running behind.
No worries at all. I felt bad. I felt like I hope nobody was tuning in and they felt like a bait and switch on. Oh, surprise to see, But no. I kept telling them periodically, okay, he's coming. He's just running behind. So they
it was the late night and then traffic trying to get in the city and out of the city at in the morning and night. It's
yeah, forget about it.
So like when we went to pick up the hats, it took us like 54 minutes to get down there, and then it was like 34 minutes on the way back, just because of traffic.
I believe it. And Dave, you're welcome. I'm glad we were able to get live from Nashville with Badel here. So thanks for being here. Appreciate that. Matter of fact, yeah, appreciate everybody that's been in the chat. Automatic Beats, Tech Man, Peter. Going through to make sure Trade Intuition was here. I don't know if he's still here. What else am I missing here? I'm trying not to miss anybody. Chris was here. Yeah, so thank you to everybody for being in the live chat. Thanks for being patient with us today, and hopefully you guys will join back in to BTC Nashville, and we'll see how that goes. All right. Oh, and if you haven't already done so, for those who are still watching, make sure you go subscribe to Badel's channel. Link in the description of the live stream. Head over there and subscribe to his channel. Don't forget, like everything on the way out the door. Appreciate you.
Yes, like and subscribe and share.
Yes, appreciate it. All right, we're gonna wrap it up. Thanks, Badel. Appreciate
no problem. Thank you.
And we'll see you guys soon. Don't forget, Friday night, 7 p.m. Crypto on the Rocks. After hours follows that, and then live BTC Nashville Saturday morning at 10 Eastern time. Take care, everybody.